Have you ever wondered why some people can completely transform their lives within just a few years, becoming calmer, clearer, and stronger, while others seem stuck in the same old loop, the same mistakes, the same emotions, the same disappointments repeating over and over again? What creates that difference? Is it luck, natural talent, or is it simply that they have learned the lessons most people never pay attention to? In today's video, I will share with you the 12 most important life lessons. 12 lessons that, if you truly understand and apply them, can change the way you live, the way you think, and the way you face life. These are not fancy tips or empty inspirational quotes, but principles that have existed for thousands of years in Stoic philosophy, combined with modern science and our own real-life experiences. And let me be honest with you, the final lesson may be the very thing you have been searching for all along without ever knowing how to name it, because it touches the very core of true maturity. But before we begin, I have one question for you. When was the last time you learned a lesson that truly changed the way you live? If you need a few seconds to think about it, then perhaps it is time for the lessons you are about to hear. Ready? Let's begin with lesson number 1, the power of silence. Lesson 1. The power of silence. Have you ever felt the urge to tell someone about your new plan? An idea that excites you, a goal you just set, and your first instinct is to share it with someone right away. But did you know that in that very moment, you may be unintentionally weakening your own determination? Imagine your goal as a pressure cooker building heat. Every time you speak about it, you're opening the lid too soon. The steam escapes, the pressure drops, and your motivation weakens along with it. Science proves this as well. A study from New York University found that people who publicly share their goals too early have a significantly lower completion rate because the brain creates an illusion of achievement, making them feel as if they have already accomplished something when they have only spoken about it. Stoics understood this very well. They believed that real strength lies in silent action. The wise do not show off their plans, they show their results. Seneca once said, "Let your achievements speak for you instead of your words." And the interesting thing is this: staying silent not only helps you stay focused, it also protects you from doubt, judgment, and the psychological influence of others. You nurture your goal the way a gardener cares for a seed, quietly, patiently, and without showing it off. Your challenge: for the next 7 days, keep completely silent about any goal you are pursuing. Let your actions speak instead of your words. Lesson 2. Gratitude is the fuel of happiness. Imagine you have a special pair of glasses. The moment you put them on, every problem in your life softens, every disappointment shrinks, and ordinary things suddenly become meaningful. That is the effect of gratitude. It does not change the world outside you. It changes the way you see the world. Many people think gratitude is only for special occasions, when something big happens. But the truth is the opposite. It is the small things that repeat every day. A warm meal, a peaceful sleep, someone who listens to you, that determine your level of happiness. Science has shown this very clearly. A study from the University of California found that people who practice daily gratitude are 25% happier, sleep more deeply, and have stronger immune systems. It sounds simple, but its effects are more powerful than many supplements. Stoics also considered gratitude the foundation of a strong spirit. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning to be grateful for being alive, for being able to think, and for being able to love. When you are grateful, you no longer expect life to be perfect. You learn to appreciate what is already here. And here is a small challenge for you. For the next 7 days, every evening write down 3 things you are grateful for, and none of them can repeat. You will be surprised to realize how much richer your life truly is. Lesson 3. The art of letting go. Imagine yourself as a hot air balloon ready to rise into the sky. You have everything you need: the desire to rise, the ability to travel far, and a vast sky waiting for you. But tied to your feet are heavy sandbags, old fears, faded relationships, expectations that no longer fit, and wounds you still refuse to release. No matter how hard you try, you cannot rise if you do not learn the art of letting go. Letting go is not easy. The human brain is programmed to cling to what is familiar, even when it causes us pain. Psychologist Robert Leahy once said, "We hold on to what hurts us simply because we are used to it." And that is why so many people feel exhausted without knowing why. Science also shows that people who practice detachment, the ability to step back from negative things, have significantly lower levels of anxiety and depression. The Stoics have long taught that you own nothing, you are only borrowing it for a while. When you understand this, you realize that letting go is not a loss, it is liberation. It is the first step toward becoming lighter, freer, and stronger. Your challenge: write down one thing you know you should have let go of long ago. A fear, a thought, or a relationship. Write the reason why and begin releasing it starting today. Lesson 4, knowing yourself. Have you ever felt like you are living your life as if the remote control is in someone else's hands? You act out of habit, you react out of emotion, and sometimes you do not even understand why you feel sad, angry, or exhausted. That is the clearest sign that you do not truly understand yourself yet. The human mind is like a deep ocean. We spend most of our lives floating on the surface, seeing only what happens outside, without ever diving down to explore what is happening within. But it is those deeper layers, our beliefs, fears, values, and desires, that determine the course of our entire life. Stoic reflection teaches that no one can disturb you more than your own thoughts. What hurts us is not the outside world, but the way we interpret it. And that interpretation only becomes clear and wise when you truly know who you are, what you want, and what you fear. Understanding yourself is not a one-day journey, but a repeated process. You can begin with simple questions. What makes me forget time? What makes me angry? What moves me emotionally? These questions may seem small, but they are the doorway that leads you into the depths of your inner ocean. As you understand yourself little by little, you will see life become clearer, decisions become less complicated, the mind becomes less chaotic, and you begin to live as the master of your own life. Lesson 5, the power of acceptance. Have you ever felt exhausted from trying to control things that are beyond your reach? The more you resist, the more drained you feel. The more you try to change what cannot be changed, the more disappointed you become. That is the moment you are swimming against the current, and the current of life is stronger than any single will. Acceptance is not giving up, nor is it surrender. It is simply looking directly at the truth and choosing to stop wasting your energy on things you cannot control. Like a surfer who does not fight every wave, but learns to move with the rhythm of the ocean. Science also proves this. People who practice acceptance have lower levels of anxiety, a more stable mind, and a clearer ability to make wise decisions. When you stop fighting reality, you begin to see new options. Paths that were once hidden because your mind was too busy resisting. Stoics believe that it is not what happens that hurts us, but how we think about it. When you accept, you take away suffering's power. You reclaim agency. You shift from the mindset of a victim to the mindset of the one steering your own life. Take one evening and write down 3 things that bothered you today, and next to each one write, "I accept this, but I choose to respond in a way that makes me stronger." You will be surprised by how much lighter your mind feels. Lesson 6, resilience. Imagine you are a bamboo stalk standing in an open field. When the storm comes, the strong oak may break, but the bamboo does not. It bends, it yields to the force of the wind, and then it rises straight again when the storm passes. That is resilience, not the absence of falling, but the ability to rise after every fall. Life will never be completely peaceful. Every now and then, it throws you an unexpected punch. Losing a job, a relationship ending, a plan falling apart. You may hurt, you may feel tired, you may lose your sense of direction, but resilience is the ability to turn those hits into fuel that makes you stronger. Science also shows that the human brain has the ability to restructure itself after adversity. Every time you overcome a hardship, the brain creates new neural connections, making you more resilient the next time. Resilience is not a gift you are born with. It is a skill you train day by day through every challenge you face. Stoics believe that the obstacle is the way. Without hardship, you would never know how patient you can be. Without obstacles, you would never know how strong you truly are. Take 1 minute each day to ask yourself, what challenge did I overcome today? Just this small question is enough to help you see your own growth. Step by step, day by day. Lesson 7. Living in the present. Have you ever noticed that your body is here, but your mind is drifting somewhere else? One part runs back to the past to regret. Another part rushes into the future to worry. Meanwhile, the only moment you truly hold in your hands, the present, is the one you ignore. The human mind behaves like a restless monkey, constantly jumping from one branch to another. According to research from Harvard University, we spend nearly 47% of our time thinking about things unrelated to the present moment. And that mental drifting makes people less happy, even when everything on the outside seems perfectly fine. The Stoics understood this long ago. They believed that human strength lies in the ability to be present, to see clearly what is happening, to feel it, and to respond with awareness. When you truly live in the moment, you stop fighting the past and stop fearing the future. You simply live. Living in the present is not about ignoring everything, but about seeing each moment with full attention. A deep breath, a minute of observing, or simply listening to your own footsteps. All of these are small steps that bring your mind back to where you are. A simple challenge for you. Each day, spend 3 minutes doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 exercise. Look at 5 things, touch 4 things, hear 3 sounds, smell 2 scents, and notice 1 taste in your mouth. Just a few minutes and you will feel peace returning to your mind. Lesson 8. Genuine relationships. Imagine your life as a grand banquet. It does not matter how elegant the room is or how delicious the food may be. What determines everything is the people sitting beside you. No one can live a truly happy life while feeling lonely in their own home. And no one can truly grow when they are surrounded only by shallow, disconnected relationships. Science has proven this not just by intuition. A 75-year study from Harvard University showed that the strongest predictor of long-term happiness and health is not money or status. It is the quality of your close relationships. People who have good relationships live healthier, experience fewer illnesses, and even live longer. The Stoics agreed with this. They believe that humans are social beings, and a good life always requires genuine connections. Not many friends, but the right ones. Not loud or superficial relationships, but the people who make you feel understood, heard, and able to be yourself. To build genuine relationships, you do not need to be perfect. You only need to be present. You need to listen without judging, share without hiding, and be honest without fearing vulnerability. A small challenge for you. Today, call or message someone you truly appreciate, just to check in with no other purpose. Sometimes one small connection is enough to warm an entire day. Lesson 9. Growth through failure. Many people see failure as a full stop, but in reality, it is only a comma in your story. If success is a grand door, then failure is each key you try before finding the one that fits. No one opens that door on the first attempt, and no one reaches any peak without stumbling many times along the way. Think of Thomas Edison, a man who was rejected more than 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail over and over again, he simply smiled and said, "I did not fail. I just found 10,000 ways that do not work." That is the mindset of someone who understands that failure is not the enemy, but a strict yet valuable teacher. Science supports this as well. Research from Stanford shows that people who view failure as information, not as a definition of their self-worth, have a much higher chance of succeeding. Their brains respond more flexibly, learn faster, and recover more effectively. The Stoic spirit also teaches that what stands in your way is building your strength. With every failure, you become sharper, more grounded, and more resilient. A small challenge for you. Choose one recent failure. Write down 3 things it taught you, then let it go. Failure is not something you are meant to carry. It is something that helps you move farther forward. Lesson 10. Living with purpose. Imagine your life as a ship in the vast ocean. Without a lighthouse to guide it, that ship will drift with the waves, crash into hidden rocks, or wander endlessly without ever reaching a shore. Your purpose in life is that lighthouse. It does not make the sea calmer, but it gives you a clear direction, even on the darkest nights. Many people live their whole lives without ever stopping to ask, where do I truly want to go? They wake up, work, pay bills, and repeat. And at some point, they realize they have spent many years living without actually living a single day. Lacking purpose does not make you fall immediately, but it wears you down from within, making everything feel heavy and meaningless. The Stoics believe that he who has a reason to live can bear almost any how. When you know why you must wake up each morning, you become stronger in the face of hardship, more persistent in the face of challenges, and clearer in the choices you make. Finding your purpose does not have to be something grand. It can be as simple as becoming a better father, building stronger health, helping someone each day, or pursuing something that makes you forget about time. Your challenge: write your life purpose in exactly one sentence. Short, clear, and powerful enough to make you want to stand up the moment you read it. Lesson 11. Lifelong learning. Imagine your brain as a giant sponge. Every day, every conversation, every book, every experience, whether big or small, is a drop of water absorbed into it, making it expand, soften, and become more flexible. The miracle is this: unlike muscles that weaken with age, the human brain has the ability to learn throughout an entire lifetime. It only needs you to keep absorbing. Science calls this neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change its structure through learning. Harvard once conducted a study showing that adults can still create new neural connections, even at age 70 or 80. This means one thing: you are never too old to learn something new, never too late to start again. The Stoics saw learning as an endless journey. They believed that a wise person never considers themselves an expert, but always a student of life. Every hardship is a lesson. Every mistake is a teacher. Every day is a new classroom. Lifelong learning does not always require books. Sometimes it begins with simple questions like, why? Is there a better way? Or, what did I learn today? With just a little curiosity each day, you will feel your mind grow younger, sharper, and more confident. Your challenge for the next 7 days: learn one new thing each day, no matter how small, and write it down. You will be surprised by how quickly you begin to change. Lesson 12. The power of repeated action. There is a simple truth that most people do not want to accept. You do not become a better version of yourself through inspiration, but through repetition. It is not the explosive moments, but the small actions you consistently repeat every single day that create the greatest change. Imagine a tiny drop of water falling on a stone. One day, 1 month, even 1 year, nothing seems to change. But over time, that single drop can carve into the hardest rock. People are the same. No one becomes stronger from one intense workout, but they become transformed by not skipping the small, ordinary days of training. Science shows that over 40% of our daily actions are habits, not decisions. This means that if you design your habits correctly, you are redesigning your life, automatically, consistently, and without having to constantly fight your willpower. The Stoic spirit values discipline over inspiration. They understand that inspiration comes and goes, but habits remain and guide you even on your most tired days. They choose to act because it is the right action, not because of fleeting emotions. Your challenge: choose one small habit. Read for 2 minutes, drink an extra glass of water, walk for 5 minutes, and do it every day for the next 14 days. You will see that big changes begin with small actions, repeated consistently. As you reach the end of this journey through the 12 lessons, take a moment to look back at yourself. You have not just watched a video, you have stepped into a journey of awareness, of mindfulness, where each lesson is not merely words, but a mirror reflecting the way you live your life. The 12 lessons may sound simple, But if you truly understand and apply them, they can completely transform the way you think, act, and face every challenge. Life does not change through explosive moments or fleeting miracles. It changes through small principles, repeated consistently every single day. And today, you have taken another important step toward becoming the best version of yourself. Stoicism teaches that we cannot control every event in life, but we can always control how we live, how we learn, and how we respond. These 12 lessons are not meant to be heard and forgotten. They are a compass when your mind feels tangled, a source of inspiration to keep going when you face hardship, and a reminder that every day offers you the chance to train yourself to become stronger, wiser, and calmer. If you apply these principles, you will not only transform your own life, but also radiate positive energy, helping those around you to grow as well. If you have watched the entire video, leave a comment saying "strong mind." It is not only a reminder for yourself, but also a sign to me that you are ready to take action and learn seriously. And remember, action matters more than inspiration. Inspiration comes and goes, but repeated action is what produces real results. Choose one of the 12 lessons and start applying it today, step by step, even with small actions. Just a few minutes each day, and over time, they will create a significant difference. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to continue joining me on the journey of building a life filled with wisdom, depth, and purpose. And if you know someone who needs to hear these lessons, share this video with them. Because sometimes just one timely reminder is enough to change an entire life. Remember, these 12 lessons are not the end, but the beginning. Every day you can return, practice, adjust, and grow stronger. Life never stops, and you are the one steering the ship. Keep moving forward step by step with perseverance, awareness, and wisdom. Thank you for giving your time, attention, and heart to this video. See you in the next lessons where we will continue to explore, learn, and grow together.